you're super tired and hungry, you need something very easy and quick to eat. So today I want to show you a little bit of what I do when I'm really hungry but very tired and I want to eat soon but don't have the energy to make like a big meal. And yeah, let's jump right in. Good morning, you. Well, it's actually afternoon. And I kind of I didn't forget, I didn't have the time, I didn't put the time aside to eat a proper breakfast. So I kind of just had a little bit of ham and tomatoes before I went out of the door. So I'm just going to cut out a little piece of salmon. This is just salmon from the supermarket that is vacuum packed and was frozen. I need my other hand. And I'm using some vegetables I bought in the supermarket. They already come cut, clean, and seasoned, so I just have to put them in the oven. And what I like about this one is that if you can see, the ingredients is just food, except for this. There is a sweetener. It's going to be my meal. I'm just going to put this over here. I already put some of the vegetables, and I'm just going to squeeze out the. Okay, I'll need my hand. I'm gonna just slice right out. And I'm going to put it in the oven for about 20 minutes. And then my food is going to be ready. What I had this morning was these tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. And well, I don't have them packaged in, but it was like a little bit of ham. And I try, if it's me buying, I try to find one that doesn't have that many ingredients, just pretty much like the meat and a little bit salt or something. After that, I'll probably just have a little bit of fruit and then have a nap. Okay, I think I'm more hungry than I realized. So 25 minutes away, this feeling is excruciating. So meanwhile, I'm going to have some more of the tomatoes that I had this morning and a little bit of ham. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention about these tomatoes is that they are organic. So sometimes they don't look as pretty as the non-organic ones. So I have to check them properly. And well, the ham and the vegetables are not organic, but when possible, I try to make an effort to buy organic food. And yeah, and the vegetables are not organic because there's a limited amount of ready-made vegetable mixes, at least in the supermarket I have access to, that are organic. There's a few, but not all of them are organic. And I think I get tired of eating the same ones all the time. I come from Panama City, Panama, and in Panama, the most common thing is to cook on a stove. You know, like put a pot and then you stand there and stir for hours. But here in Denmark, the most common is to use your oven. Actually, in Denmark for lunch, most people would have rye bread and like, I'll try to see if I can find a picture. But it's called rugbrød. It's rye bread, like really dark bread, and then it's like an open sandwich. But for dinner, most people use the oven. They don't use often a pot to cook unless they're making pasta or a stew. And I love that because now I just put my food in the oven and I sit down, and then when my alarm rings, then I go and my food is ready. So if you have chronic fatigue and you have access to an oven that is easy to turn on, mine is electric, then I would suggest that to try to find a few recipes that are easy to put in the oven. Sorry, I'm a little bit breathless, but I'm really tired. Yeah, so that has been a massive help for me. And if you'd like me to share more of my recipes like that are like super easy, please let me know in the comments, please. Okay, they clearly meant it when it said that the vegetables needed 20 minutes. It got maybe a little bit more than I would have appreciated. I cannot figure out if I want to put an extra batch or just eat what I can from this one. I think I might do that. And then have like some fruit and some sweets and go to bed because I don't feel like doing it over. But yeah. What do you think? Easy. And now I'm just going to like I'm going to put salt and black pepper, a little bit garlic and oregano, but you can put whatever you like. And sometimes I put a little bit mayonnaise. Well, it's kind of more of a fake mayonnaise. I use it because it's sugar-free and it has low calories, but it kind of tastes like Danish mayonnaise. My put that a little bit of that, and yeah, that's about it. So I just put a little few extra tomatoes and, well, whatever vegetable I could rescue. I almost forgot to mention, I also put a little bit turmeric. And just a disclaimer, I am a physician, but this is not medical advice. I'm just sharing what I do. But I put a little bit turmeric, even though it has a little bit of a bitter taste, because turmeric seems to lower inflammation in a lot of people. So I always put a little bit of turmeric, and to enhance the turmeric effect, I also put a little bit of black pepper, and also the black pepper tastes nice. So yeah. Did you know about turmeric, and what's your opinion about it? Please let me know in the comments. Oh yeah, and about turmeric, I only put a small sprinkle because turmeric can be a little bit bitter. So I don't know how much of an effect it has when I put such a little amount, but I still do it. Hopefully it would help me lower the inflammation. Together with the fish, it's salmon, so it has also omega-3 oils that are also related to lower inflammation. Oh yeah, I should specify I'm a retired physician, and I normally don't do too much to mention it because I want my channel to be about me as a woman over 40, sharing my experience with my health, and not so much about a medical advice channel, if you're wondering how comes I don't mention it that often. Anyway, should we just have lunch now? Hi. Hi, Mosque's pizza. I think it got crispy, I think. Nice and crispy with the skin, so that's nice. And as Danish people would say, velbekomme, which means bon appetit. That was good. So now I'm going to have some fruit. Let me show you what I have as fruit. I might have an apple and maybe a mandarin. That might be my dessert, and then maybe a little bit of chocolate or something. Looking at my fridge, it's starting to feel like such a grown-up. Like, fruits and vegetables, barely any meat. Okay, there's a little bit of bacon there, but otherwise it's quite healthy, isn't it? Anyway, let us wash these and eat, and then we can take our little nap. I would normally cut these into like nice little shape, both half moon shape, but yeah, we're skipping that. We're just eating it just like this. A fun fact about apples is that if you eat an apple right after you had something with garlic, you will have less garlic breath. So doesn't only taste good. Walking back and forth to the kitchen, I think it probably counts as exercise for me because that's a way for me to get a few steps. But these are the brownies I've been raving about. I eat them almost every day. And I like them because they're gluten-free, milk-free, sugar-free also, and free of other stuff. And they taste really good. So I'm just going to have one of those, and then I'm going to have mine now. I hope this video gave you a little bit of company, perhaps a few extra interesting tips, food ideas. And if you like this kind of video, calm vibe, please subscribe so we can continue to see each other. And YouTube is about to suggest a similar video to this. I hope you watch and enjoy.